Welcome back to our channel, Tripping with Retirees. You are watching episode 5 of our Namibian tour, and we are on day 7. We are traveling further north today to a place called Swakopmund and Henties Bay. Good morning. We forgot what day we're on this holiday, but we just left Walfish Bay and we're on our way to Swakopmund this morning. So we again just seen lots and lots and lots of sand. So it's a misty morning, which is usual for Walfish Swakopmund. So ride along and see how far we get today. I'm recording between. In the distance you'll see Swakopmund. We just arrived. It was a short drive on a tar road. So that was good. So we in Swakopmund would do some touristy things. We'll visit the museum, the aquarium, etc. And then we'll be heading to Henties Bay from there. So Swakopmund is not too far from Henties Bay, about half an hour to 45 minutes, I assume. So we will be entering in the main road by the looks of things, but we're relying on Lady Garmin to guide us where we need to be. So, yep, thank you, Lady Garmin.
Turn left onto Samuel Journey Street.
There was hardly any traffic in this main road, which was quite a good surprise because we're so used to heavy traffic in Cape Town. We filmed some German architecture, the German influence in this town. It was quite prominent to see how the architecture was still presented and still around in a town called Swakopmund, which has a lot of German influence. And of course we had to be at the waterfront for the fisherman blood Kevin has in him.
So this is the harbour. There's a fishing boat going out, 6 men on the boat. They're probably going to chase cob. Yeah, so this is the launch over there. That's them heading out to sea. This is Swakopmund in the background. Like the waterfront probably. Hotel Swakopmund. Yeah.
And then we found this German bakery coffee shop which had the most delectable foods ever, and we were pleasantly surprised by the variety there was available. Obviously we had to choose something for breakfast. It was hard, but yes, we settled on something really tasty. This bakery had all the nice things in it, something we haven't seen for days, since solitaire. So yes, we did dig into it and enjoyed a Western breakfast. Soon after breakfast, we went to the museum. Because the museum only opened up at 10 a.m., it gave us enough time to finish breakfast and then to go do some historical digging. We found some interesting artifacts and interesting information on Namibia and Swakopmund. Now, for those of us who come from the telecommunication environment, I found this rather interesting, that communication was done via light signals many, many years ago, and these people found it out then already. It's a technology still being used today, and here is a lot of information on how they did it. So yes, I was pleasantly impressed by this information and did a lot of reading just to see how they did it and what they did. Very interesting stuff. So this picture is also in the museum of a voertrekker or an ox wagon, German ox wagon. That's his name there. And this is all the oxen he had. And that guy was walking to lead. This is the shoes the horses wore. Or the oxen, not the horses, sorry. He had 3 helpers with this amount of oxen to pull him. So we're on our way to Henties Bay now. Again, not much to see, but lots and lots of sand. Obviously, this is a desert, so that is to be expected. So this is our view all the way to Henties Bay by the looks of things. It's an overcast day, so it's comfortable to drive. Enjoy the trip. We're still on the road to Henties Bay, about almost half an hour already. And this is our view. Absolutely nothing since we left Swakopmund. So there's nothing to see other than sand and tar and seawater. But we're patient because we'll get to Henties sooner or later.
Turn left onto Accommodation Road.
So we're coming into Henties Bay now. The little fishing town of Henties.
Turn left onto Accommodation Road.
It's very famous with the guys to do fishing, so we're just gonna have 2 days here to relax, enjoy some peace and quiet, and maybe catch a fish or two.
In 1.5 kilometers, turn left onto Dooney Road.
So we're just taking a drive through the town to have a look at what it looks like. and then head to our accommodation. This town always had a place in my heart, although I've never been there.
Nice houses here, yeah.
I always wanted to be in Henties Bay to have a look at what this place looks like. But yes, it did get my green tick as a nice place to be. And then, sooner or later, we would be hitting our accommodation, which was a huge surprise to us. Yes, we saw pictures of the accommodation and we booked it, but we had no idea that it's going to be this breathtaking. And this was the house from the bottom of the road. Wow. Awesome. This is our accommodation in Henties. Smart.
We don't have to clean anything out.
So we've got the braai, the balcony, get the kitchen, very smart, lounge area. This view is amazing. Room 1. So let me just do this quickly and show off. I'm gonna show off. That's the blind I am pulling up. And then I get that view. Awesome place to stay. Awesome. Let me just repeat that. Make you all jealous. This is the blind, which is a grey color blind. Let me go up. Get my hands sorted here. And then we have that view in the bedroom. Wowzers. Wowzers. Cupboards. Stunning. Stunning. Bathroom. Shower. Walk-in shower. Nice. What's this? A second bedroom. Anybody want to come? Smart, we got a second bedroom, guys. Fly up for the weekend. Here's a bedroom. Oh, awesome. Okay, so I got I know, eh? That's our neighbors. Smart cupboards. Just get back in the lounge area and just show off a bit. Get onto the balcony. So smart. Wowzers. So we find this sign or this photo shoot place just around the corner from where we were staying. And yes, it was a perfect opportunity to have our pics taken here. And then of course we were back at the beach for the fishermen. And there Kevin is with a galjoen, the traditional fish of South Africa. And yes, the beach fixes everything. We had the most beautiful sunset that evening while sipping on a glass of red wine. It was just one sight to behold, and we couldn't get enough of it. While everybody was soaking in Cape Town in the heavy rains, we were enjoying the sunset view in shorts and sweaters. So everybody was a bit nauseous when we sent these pics home to show them what we are experiencing. On day 8, a second day in Henties Bay, we took a drive to the Cape Cross Fur Seal Colony. And here we go again. Good morning. We are just outside Henties Bay, taking a drive to see the Cape Seal Colony. So it's on the same road as Terre Bay. We've got about an hour, half an hour's drive, I think, to take us there. So once again, we're just looking at desert terrain. But we'll show you what the Cape Fur Colony looks like once we get there. So we are still traveling in a northerly direction, away from Henties Bay. basis of the salt mines in almost near to Terra Bay. And then it was time to go through the gate, which we had to pay to enter to see the Cape Cross fur seals. These guys are the stinkiest ever. I can't even compare another stinky smell to the smell we had to be put through. They were laying there in their thousands, just suntanning. It was another sight to see. They didn't move for the vehicle. They didn't move for a human. They just chilled there by the smelliest, worst smelliest place I've ever experienced. And this is the noises that they made. So hubby got out of the vehicle. I refused.
And that's them in the water.
And he went to walk down the boardwalk to experience the way of living.
That's in the water. That's relaxing.
So these seals have no predators in this area, and that's why they can breed and survive.
How do we get past there?
And then Kevin was chased by a seal.
I was still going to walk to another spot, like for meters and meters and meters, and just see these oaks of ground. Unreal. That's because they stopped clubbing a couple of years ago. Those are seal rights, bird rights. But now they shoot them every night.
On our way back, we saw the most funniest signs for fishing spots. It was everybody's hut. And then we saw these courts on the roadside for sale. There were hundreds of them. So it was a trust factor here. You choose one, put money in the container to pay for it, take your size cords that you need or want, and then drive off. There was nobody manning these little stands. It was a matter of trust only. So it was quite amazing to see that nobody stole anything or didn't pay anything, although there were lots of tourists around. So these courts are quite pretty. But when reading on the internet, before we left for Namibia, we were told that no stones may be taken out of the country. And so we didn't take one or buy one from them, or put money in the box as such, because we weren't sure what was going to happen at the border. In hindsight, I should have, because they were really pretty. This little shops or stands along the road is quite common here on your way to the Cape Seal colony. There are a whole lot of stones which you can purchase. So we'll just have a look to see what this is all about. Mile 30, the famous fishing shop.
Well, that's where they caught it.
Oh, well, that's where they caught it. Those two trucks that just passed us, one of them hit a stone into our windscreen. And now we've got a stone chip as a memory of driving to Henties Bay and the Cape First Seal Colony. Good morning from Henties Bay. A final morning here, and sad, very sad, but I'll be back. I will come back to this place, Swakopmund. We had a fun time here. It was absolutely peaceful and so tranquilizing to watch these waves every morning and every evening. But yep, it's always time to say goodbye to something really nice, and that is this morning. Goodbye, Henties. We'll see
On
you
leaving
again.
Henties, we saw this
And thank you
convoy
for
of
the
4x4
awesome time here.
vehicles going to be traveling further north. It was so tempting just to follow them and continue enjoying this beautiful country. We will be back as we travel to Windhoek next. If you like this video, please press like, share it, and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.